Rami.
Hi, Taylor.
Welcome to Much Ado About Some
Shit.
Shit, where every week Rami tries to talk me into watching garbage television by walking me through a season or episodes or part of a garbage television show. Parts usually happen because we get sidetracked like we did last week.
We like talking about gay shit.
We talked about gay shit and therefore both being of the gay variety and also loopy from sleep deprivation.
We love to see it.
I ended up cutting out around a half hour of us just completely losing focus.
Yeah.
So, we're here with part 2, bitch.
Yeah. All right.
What are we doing?
We're finishing up Are You the One? Come One, Come All, Season 8, the gay season.
Yay, we love our gays, except for this show makes me not like anyone, so I don't like any of them.
Wow.
Gay rights and gay wrongs.
Yes. We support them all.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember what we were talking about?
I remember there was one perfect match. I don't remember who it was.
Fair enough.
Asha paired with somebody?
Yep.
Whomst?
Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kai is being horny as hell. And is getting a bit sidetracked from the game, methinks. Because I'm not sure anybody's going to be their perfect match if they won't stop fucking literally everyone.
They're having fun, but
they're having a lot of fun,
but really sidetracking the game.
Yeah. So they're kind of doing the opposite of the thing that pissed me off in the last season we covered, where people were hyper fixating on people who weren't their match.
Yes.
Kai is unfixating on anyone who could be his match.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You remember Kai being an asshole. Do you remember anything that came about from Kai being an asshole?
Hurt feelings.
Yes.
I don't remember, man.
Perfect. Okay.
I even listened to our podcast yesterday.
Whoa.
And edited it, so I actually listened to this.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I can't remember.
No thoughts.
No.
Love
no
that
thoughts,
for you.
Head empty. I'm so tired again, but I'm really trying to focus. Also, this is our 6th time trying to start this podcast. We had hella technical difficulties, so I think some of my brain just slipped out my ears during all that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, where we left off was that Kai was kind of interested in Noor and Jasmine the most.
Right.
He was also fairly interested in Danny, but again, doesn't want to admit and commit to anybody.
Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit, Kai.
The bit being people.
Yes.
Bits aren't people except for me.
I'm a living bit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Same. Okay, so
Bits right. Anyway.
Okay, so he doesn't really want to commit, and then Noor finds out that Kai and Jasmine were in the Boom Boom Room while she was making him a sandwich.
Right.
So
that was particularly shitty.
Yes. So Noor goes off on Jasmine.
They started
party.
fighting.
Yeah.
And Kai was trying to not be a part of the fight. And it's
like,
well, Kai, it's kind of all your fault.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
At a certain point, poor Paige somehow gets in the middle.
Paige, no.
She's like, yeah, Jasmine beat her ass.
Right. Because Noor was really mean to Paige.
Yeah.
I don't like Noor.
Yeah.
Because she was mean.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
She's not great. So then Noor starts going off on Jasmine about it, and everybody's like, oh my God, stop. So all of this fighting happens, and then Jenna pulls Noor aside and is like, hey, I get where you're coming from, but you need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
And is like, okay, we're gonna breathe, and like talks to her about like, yeah, Kai is really good at making you feel like you're the only person that they care about.
And then proving that wildly incorrect.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could trust Kai.
Fair.
And that's like a big issue with developing a relationship is mutual trust and respect. If Kai is running off while someone is actually like doing them a favor and making him a sandwich.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, Kai, no.
It's rough. So Jenna calms Noor down.
Okay. Good job, Jenna.
Then Noor just has a great time by herself. And after this whole blow up is when Kai tries to talk to Noor. And Noor is like, no,
Yep. Yep. Kai, you fucked that.
Yeah.
You burnt that bridge.
Yeah.
Which is not something you want to be doing on the show.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
You fucked that, and that, and that, and that, and them, and that, and them.
Yeah.
Kai's in his fuckboy phase.
Yeah.
He really shouldn't be on his show right now.
No. Probably not the best idea. No.
Real bad idea.
Yeah. While all that's happening, Max and Justin, they're pretty lovey-dovey with each other.
Cute.
Max really worries that Justin will give in to temptation of other people, basically.
Gotta have trust.
The other thing about that is that Justin ends up kissing Amber.
Okay, so Justin's doing that thing.
Yep.
That he said he didn't want to do.
Yep.
Or he's avoiding connection.
Yep.
Guys.
Right.
Why do people who are clearly not in a place in their life where they are ready to be in a relationship get so drawn to this show?
Well, I think a big part of it is there is, like, a lot of these types of shows, like, there's a multiple points of, like, applications.
Yeah, I guess it takes a long time.
All
so
of that.
Maybe when they started applying, they were like, yeah, and by the time it was time to film, they were in a very different headspace or something.
There's that. There's also a pretty, like, documented history of producers and production being shady in order to make good TV.
Well, yeah, I mean, if these people were all functioning, it probably wouldn't be that exciting of a show.
Yeah.
It just makes me dislike everyone.
Fair. And I mean something...
Except for the people I don't hear about. There are a couple who haven't been in any drama, and I'm like, you're probably fine.
Yeah. There's a lot of controversy right now around Love is Blind.
Okay.
Because
of how shady it is?
Yes.
And how they only choose super attractive people, even though it's a show about not...
Surprisingly, no.
Really?
That's not what the controversy is about.
That's not a problem, okay?
No, that's not what people care about. Okay. What people care about right now is, okay, so 2 of the contestants on the latest season... Supposedly, they auditioned and thought that they were going to be on Too Hot to Handle.
Oh.
Yeah. But then they got put on Love is Blind.
Shows.
Yeah. For, like, basically to create drama.
Okay, so sometimes production puts people in different shows than they thought.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Things are
so I'm sure,
a little clearer.
And I mean, especially with a season like this, what I bet happened is all of these people were like...
They gathered the gays.
Well, I bet what happened is people auditioned for Are You the One? And, you know, they probably have, like, what is your sexuality?
Sure.
And these people put bi and pan and omni and all of these things, right? And they just saved, like, those applications and then went through and figured out, okay, who of these people are a perfect match and who of these people are going to make good TV.
Yeah. All right.
So
let's get into it.
The next morning, Basset tries to talk to Kai, and Kai feels really ganged up on. Basset is basically like, you need to, like, chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
And, like, you need to look at yourself.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
Exactly. That's exactly what this is.
Why is it people who have ostracized themselves in a large group of people feel ganged up on when that large group of people is like, hey, stop.
Right, yeah. Well, and basically Basset is trying to be like, hey, you have a history, like, you did this to Jenna, you did this to Noor, you're doing this to Jasmine, like...
We're not going to be able to find your match if you keep making everybody mad.
Exactly. And, like, the root cause of a lot of drama has been around Kai.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Lots of fucking.
Yeah. So he's like, Basset is basically like, yeah, you need to get your shit together. And Kai, like, walks away.
Doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm not at fault.
Later in the day, though, they're, like, all by the pool, and they try to have the same conversation with Kai, and he's, like, not super receptive to it. But he is like, I acknowledge what they're trying to do, and...
Win the game, Kai. God damn it.
Well, but they're trying to help Kai.
Yeah.
With this.
Okay.
Like,
And also win the game.
Yeah. Well, because part of Are You the One is breaking your bad dating habits.
Oh, God. And ending up with somebody just like your exes.
No.
Yes.
That's supposedly not what they're trying to do.
Seems like it keeps happening, though.
Well, because Kai's fucking up and not learning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everybody is like, hey, you need to learn. And Kaya's like, I don't want to, but you have a point.
Yeah.
So, that's basically where we leave things.
Okay. Look, I know there's a lot of like, trauma that comes with people who are, tend to, like, be this averse to connections.
Yeah.
And Kaya is a trans man, so I imagine there's trauma there. There typically is, unfortunately, with people who come out as trans. But also, you're a grown-ass person, Kai.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're in a situation where you gotta keep yourself in check a little bit here.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're not trying.
Yeah.
And that's where the issue is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
they have a matchup. Jenna reveals that Kai told her he loved her at the party. Like, literally the night before. Yeah.
Kai.
You want to guess how many beams they get?
1.
3.
Okay. They're back to their average.
Yep.
And one of those is the perfect match that's already gone off.
Yep.
All right.
They only have 3 weeks left.
Yeah, no, they're not doing well.
Yeah. So everyone is a little upset about this.
Yep.
Do you remember Remy was like really feeling Paige?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Okay. So Paige is like still really unsure of Remy being her match.
Okay.
And Remy is like really hurt by that. Paige is just like, you know, I see a lot of my exes in him, and I'm really just not sure if the matchmakers would pair me up with someone like that, because that's not how things go.
Yeah,
you know?
That's how you hope it wouldn't go, but it's how things go.
Right, yeah.
So, sorry, Paige.
Right. Okay, challenge. Okay, so they get split up into teams of 2.
Okay.
One person has to assemble an IKEA dresser, while the other person has to read the directions, but there are no words on them.
Yeah. Welcome to IKEA furniture.
Yeah, that's the challenge.
Ladies, I'm great at assembling IKEA furniture.
Well, it's like a communication thing. Yeah. They're basically paired up so, like, one person is a really good communicator and the other person is a really bad communicator.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for instance, fun, Remy and Paige are paired up and they win.
Oh.
So are Max and Amber and Danny and Noor.
Okay.
So they all win the date.
Okay.
The house sends Paige and Remy to go into the booth.
Okay.
And they are not a match.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? Remy's kind of upset.
Paige. I mean, sorry, Remy, but if you're like her exes, it wasn't going to go well
right,
anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, no. So because this isn't a match, they've had one perfect match out of all of these truth booths.
In all these weeks. Yep.
So Carrie is pissed.
Yeah.
And makes everyone go through the weeks to figure out who was a match.
Yep. Gotta just break it down. Another lady coming in being like, we gotta be mathematical about this shit.
Yeah.
That's what wins this.
Right?
Yeah. Everybody following their hearts means following their genitals, and they get nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there's a certain point where following your heart can only take you so fucking far.
Yep.
Okay, so.
That's why we have brains also.
Yes. Think with
the
this
upstairs
head,
brain,
not the downstairs brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so they figure out that Basette and Jonathan are a match.
Cool.
And because they're a match, that also means that Jasmine and Noor are a match.
Huh.
Right? Remember when they were trying to fight each other like 2 seconds ago? Well, they have awkward. A great confessional where they're sitting in front of the camera and they're like, this bitch. And the other one goes, this bitch.
All right, well.
So,
they're two passionate people, I guess.
Right?
That's hilariously
right?
awkward.
Right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I put it in here, but they spend more time together after this, and they like realize that their backgrounds are really similar. What they want is very similar. And Noor gets really like possessive over people, and Jasmine doesn't, and that kind of works for them.
Okay.
Because like
possessiveness is a huge turnoff to me.
I know.
Whatever, I guess works.
It's like it gives Jasmine's like non-possessiveness gives Noor like the space that she wants, but for Jasmine, Noor's possessiveness like
confirms that she wants her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's fun.
Okay.
Sort of.
Okay. I'm uncomfy, but all right. That's fine.
Because of that means that either Max and Justin or Danny and Kai are a match, but not both of them. Max is really upset at that possibility and kind of mad at the house too for being like, oh, they like don't believe in us being a match, but like we've been the strongest couple here. So the next matchup ceremony, the strategy is based around Max and Justin.
Okay.
So basically, depending on how many beams they get, it'll confirm if Justin and Max are a match or Danny and Kai are a match.
Okay.
Max is like incredibly anxious about this. He's like not super happy about it and just like really scared. Do you want to guess how many beams they get?
No.
Wow, I'm trying to make this more fun than me just yelling into the void.
I am having fun.
Good. Okay. So they only get 3 beams.
Okay, so that means Max and Justin are not a match.
Not a beam. Yeah.
Okay.
Max is like really distraught by this, and he like tells Justin, he's like, I'm like, I'll find my match to play the game, but I'm closed off emotionally. And Justin is basically like, I understand, but like I'm gonna try. Like someone here is my perfect match, and I want to explore that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah.
So they've basically figured out who everybody's match is, except for Max, Justin, Amber, Carrie, Remy, and Kylie.
That feels like a lot of them.
It's 6.
Okay.
So that leaves 3 couples to figure out. And they know that Max and Justin aren't a couple.
Right.
So there's still a lot of possibilities there.
Yep. Wait, who did they decide Kai's match is?
What?
Who did they decide Kai's?
Danny. Because in the past, when they've sat together, they've gotten more beams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what was determined by that last thing.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. Danny, I'm sorry. You just really want to be loved.
Yeah.
And your person doesn't seem ready to love just one person right now.
Right. We see them kind of having a good time together. Danny is like kind of happy that Kai is finally like focusing on him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of trust in Kai as he's behaving right now.
Fair.
I think he needs to do some work and introspection before he's ready to settle down.
Yeah.
And start acting like a person.
Yeah. And not like a 12-year-old boy.
Not like a fuckboy.
Okay, so we have a challenge. It's a like matchup game. So they put couples together and they can't see each other's boards, and they have to be like, Kai lost his job today. What's the best way to like take care of him?
Okay.
Basically. So they have to give the same answer out of like a preset 3, basically. And if they don't, whoever gets the most like matched in the least amount of time wins.
Okay.
So because of this, Danny and Kai win, Carrie and Justin, and Amber and Max.
Okay.
Amber is like a little confused because she thinks that either Max or Justin could be her match.
Okay.
Because she's pretty close to both of them, like friend-wise. Okay. Amber and Max are sent in, and they are not a match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welp.
Yeah.
Guys are really doing poorly.
Right. Well, now, out of the 6, We know that Amber and Max aren't a match, and we know that Justin and Max aren't a match. So Max's choices are Kylie, Remy, or Carrie. Okay. Kai and Danny are finally like feeling each other after this date.
Okay.
So they visit the boom boom room.
How surprised am I?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Danny's been attracted to Kai since like day one.
Yeah.
But
Kai's been checking off the list.
Yeah. And Kai was just like not super physically attracted to Danny at first. So, but this date.
Not in your bed post, but you're just a line in a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So that's fun. We see Kylie flirting with Amber because that's a potential match, which is very cute. We see Max and Carrie sit down and talk about things.
Okay.
And after like a 5-minute conversation, Max is like, Carrie is my match. I know Carrie is my match. Like, this is what I've been asking for. This is what I need. Because
Max gets attached real quick.
Yeah. Well, because Max is like, Max needs someone who like only has eyes for him.
Yeah.
And Carrie is like, I am loyal. Yep. Like, I am a loyal bitch.
Yep.
And he's
monogamy
like,
enthusiast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Max is like, okay, that's it. That's
Carrie's
all I need. My match. Yep.
My gosh.
Okay, so 9th matchup.
Dun dun.
You want to guess how many beams?
5.
Close. 6. Yeah.
Starting to focus.
Yes. So because of this, they know
one woman decided they needed to sit down and figure it out again.
Right?
These shows are won by 1 or 2 women every
fucking season. Yeah. So because of the way everybody's sitting, they know that one of the 3 remaining couples are a match, but they don't know which one it is. So that's kind of the hard part. Okay, challenge.
Dun dun.
The challenge is guessing love languages.
Okay.
Basically. Amber and Kylie, Max and Carrie, and Bassett and Jonathan go on the date.
Okay.
Amber and Kylie are voted in.
Okay.
You want to guess if they're a match or not?
I don't know very much about Kylie because she hasn't been very dramatic.
Fair.
Sure. They could be a match.
They're not.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Right? Okay, so the final 6 sit down and think about it like really logically. Max is still on the firm belief that Carrie is his match.
Yeah.
Basically, they figure out that Amber and Remy could very well be a match.
Okay.
They're like, Amber basically has like 2 choices between basically has a choice between Remy and Justin. That's right. And she's like, it would make a lot of logical sense if Remy was my match, but like I'm really attracted to Justin. And like we have chemistry, like we've,
Right. But the matchmakers didn't know who you'd have chemistry with physically.
Exactly. So. Yeah. So because it's their last night, they decide to have a naked pool party.
Okay.
And then after the party...
Really putting the censors to work.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Oh, during the party where Jasmine and Noor fought a lot, Paige is, like, not wearing... She's wearing, like, a fishnet top and, like, nothing on her nipples. So they're just constantly...
Have to slap little smiley faces on that.
No, they blur them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's never smiley faces, but it should be.
It would be hilarious, yeah.
Who's Paige's match?
Who is Paige's match? I knew you were going to say something.
She's cute. I want to know. Jenna. Oh,
Jenna is Paige's match.
They both seem sweet.
Right? Yeah.
I like it.
Well, and they, like... So when Jenna was going through her shit with Kai, Paige was there for Jenna. So then when Paige was going through her shit with Remy...
to cry
yeah, Jenna was there for Paige.
Cute.
So yeah, and they figure out that... Yeah, they do. They kiss.
Yeah.
I promise. Okay, so they have this pool party, putting the censors to work, and guess who goes into the boom boom room?
Kai and somebody.
While I'm not blaming you for that assumption, no.
Kaya's been 90% of the boom 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 room room activity.
Yes, absolutely. But it's not. It's Amber and Justin.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then it's the matchup ceremony.
Yeah.
This is the last matchup ceremony. This is their last choice.
Their last chance.
They've only had a maximum of 6 beams.
Yeah.
However,
out of 8.
because there's 8 beams, if they have 7, they have 8.
Okay. Yeah.
So the big question of the night is, who is Amber gonna choose?
Mm-hmm.
Is she gonna choose Justin or Remy?
Right.
Who do you think she should choose?
Logically, probably Remy. But she's probably going to choose Justin.
She chooses Remy.
Okay, well, she's not thinking with her downstairs brain during the matchup ceremony then. That's
Thank
good.
goodness.
Yep.
You want to guess how many beams they get?
Do they do it?
They
do get 8?
They get 8.
Ah!
Yeah. So they win. So everybody's really excited.
Skin of your teeth, guys.
Right? And everybody is like freaking out about this and are also like, we did this for our community.
No. This was more gay wrongs than gay rights.
This was more gay wrongs than gay rights. But I appreciate it for you. I'm very excited for
I support gay
Bassett
wrongs too.
Yes. I'm very excited for Bassett to have money to go towards their drag.
Hell yeah.
Because I know that shit's expensive.
Yep.
I'm excited for all of these people to, have a good time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That was
something, right?
That happened.
Right?
The gays.
The gays gayed. Yep.
Gayed all over the place.
They did.
So what were all our final matches?
Okay. So Asha and Brandon.
Okay.
Amber and Remy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Bassett and Jonathan.
Okay.
Danny and Kai.
Okay.
Jasmine and Noor.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna and Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Justin and Kylie.
Oh, okay.
And then Carrie and Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Justin and Kylie even talk to each other? I'm not seeing a lot of history between those two.
They really didn't talk a whole lot.
All
so
right. I really like Jenna and Paige.
I do too. I think that's
they're
a good match.
Super cute couple.
Right, yeah.
From what I have heard of them.
Yeah.
Secondhand.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think there's a good amount of these matches seem pretty good. I'm terrified for Bassett of getting hurt by Jonathan again.
Yeah,
but
they're giving it a chance. And
yeah.
Now that Jonathan's focused, maybe he'll do better.
Right? Yeah.
I hope Kai figures his shit out.
Right? Yeah.
Relatively soon for himself and those around him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you're not in a place to be in a relationship, that's fine, but don't play.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, fuck. We did it.
Uh-huh. We did it.
We did it.
Hooray.
We did it. Yay. Lo decimo.
We did it.
All right. Well, that was our 40th week.
Yeah.
Of recording. Holy shit. We're actually coming up on our year anniversary.
Yeah. It'll be a month or two from now.
A month-ish out. We'll look at the exact date soon.
Yeah.
It's our first
I
one.
looked at the exact date.
Oh, cool.
It's July 2nd.
Nice.
Yeah.
July 2nd. We'll have been doing this shit for a year.
Yeah.
That being said, however, we have to take a small break at the end of the month because your girl is moving and she's overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So we will be taking a break the last week of May and possibly the first week of June because I'm moving right between those days. So we'll see how overwhelmed I am by recording day after my move. Because we record 2 days after I move.
Yeah.
So we'll see if I can pull that off if I'm in a mental space.
Right.
So anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back next week with
probably Potomac.
Okay, with more of that shit. Anyway.
Wow.
A special shout out to our patrons. Emma, Florence, and Meg. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate everyone for listening. Thanks so much, everybody, and we will see you all next week.
Bye.